Hi from the future. Through the ages, there have been people who have longed to control as much as not everything. At least a great deal. However, I want to dispel the myth that we have any control at all. In reality, we have only two choices. We are either with God or without Him. If we choose the second option, any further choice is merely an illusion. Do you know how many ways there are in the world to sin, and how few ways there are to do what's right? We have enormous variety of alcohol, drugs, and variety of stimulations, and all of them lead to nowhere. Even trivial choices are meaningless. Do you think that in 300 years people will remember which sour cream you choose or whom you married? No one will care. And in 1,000 years, your name will be forgotten altogether. Even if people remember that you did something significant, you won't be worshipped, loved, cherished, or cared. For it will be all meaningless. As individuals, we can do little, but in unity lies our strengths. Yet on scale of the universe, all of this is just a tiny microbe on the body of a huge elephant. We try to control everything, but it's an illusion. You might think that by working 3 jobs you can save your children from a life of poverty, where people commit crimes because of money. But in fact, children will end up on that way anyway if they don't receive love from their parents. If instead of walking, you spend 16 hours a day watching and controlling your child, he won't grow into a good person. He will become a monster who seeks to control everyone at all times. Control over people is utterly laughable. I've been working in sales for 8 years. And in all that time, I realized that it's simply impossible. No techniques, tricks, or illusion will bring you long-term success in sales. If Coca-Cola were marketed as a cure for cancer, it might see huge sales in the first years. But then, those sales would soon vanish. In fact, anything that built to last requires absolute transparency. Because when any horrors come to light, it will harm a company greatly, whether it's big or small. The illusion of choice is that no matter what we choose, we always end up with one thing: death. However, if we choose the first option, then death will not be our fate. It's like in a dream, in which you cannot die. It's only a dream. But if you decide that this is reality, the real thing, then you might even die in your sleep. In any case, every choice carries consciousness. Do you think it's for nothing people say the road to hell is paved with good intentions? Even when we try to help someone, we can cause harm if we do it without God. For example, God knows that it will be better for this person to die, since in the future he will kill 1 billion people. Yet you save him, going against God's will. It's like children acting against their parents' wishes in the name of what they believed is good. Freedom, equity, justice, love, etc. But in doing so, that love isn't genuine. It's motivated by some kind of personal gain, be it financial or physical. So friends, let's sum it up. We have only two choices: to live in God and relinquish our need to control, or to live without Him and think that we control everything, when in fact we control nothing and only suffer for it. I believe the choice is obvious. There are no downsides here, only upsides. Even if you suffer a little here on earth, it's only because God wants in that way, so that you become stronger, braver, and more confident. After every crisis comes a rainbow, the true rainbow of God.